Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be for general messages during the month of September 2023. I'm trying to think who I'm going to start with in this video, or who I'm going to read for. I'm doing something a little bit different where, I kind of think about the signs that I'm going to read for in the video instead of just prepping for them. There's a lot of changes that's going on for me spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, especially with my creativity and the work that I do here on YouTube. So I'm just doing the best that I can to make sure that, my energy is light and bright for you guys, because I've been a little bit overwhelmed with work this summer. In August, if those of you who've been looking for your August readings, I had to take a break. I'm sorry y'all, I gotta take a break, but I am back. So it's almost the fall season, and I feel like that is the best. The fall and the winter is the best time for me personally to create. The summertime is just so busy, it's a lot going on, so my creative juices are not necessarily flowing at their best, or at their smoothest, should I say. So let's see, let's go ahead and start out with the sign of Aquarius. The beautiful Aquarius people. Let's see. Aquarius, this is going to be for the sun and rising signs of Aquarius. We are pulling 4 oracle messages for the overall energies and messages that the universe has in store for you for the month of September. And then we're going to use the tarot to kind of piggyback off of those cards and dig a little bit deeper into what those cards are talking about. We will clarify those 4 tarot cards, and then I will pull one mini oracle message for you guys for what energies the universe wants you to close the month of September out with as we move into October. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Aquarius sun and rising signs, and let's see what the universe has in store for you, what messages of insight it has for you, and what you might be dealing with in the month of September 2023 for my beautiful Aquarius tribe. Spirit guides for Aquarius sun and rising signs, what messages do you have for them for the month of September 2023? We have 7 planets in retrograde Aquarius sun and rising signs, and we are, as I'm reading this, or as I'm reading you right now in this video, we are about 24 hours away from a blue moon in Pisces. This is a rare moon because it is the second moon, full moon, in a calendar month. So there, at this time, and maybe around the time that you listen to this video in September, you will probably already have experienced some weird things, some interesting things, some things that may surprise you in a good way. But we all are going through a time of, re-evaluation, self-introspection, transformation, making some major changes in our lives and in our relationships. Some of us may be dealing with divorce. Some of us are dealing with breakups. Others of us, we're just cycling out some really old patterns of behavior within our relationships with people so that we can move forward with them towards abundance and success and good health. So there could be a lot. It depends on what exactly what you're dealing with in the month of September, or just throughout this entire retrograde season. So happy retrograde and happy blue moon in Pisces, Aquarius. So, all right, so let's go ahead and see Aquarius sun and rising signs, what the universe has in store for you, what it has to speak to you about, what you're dealing with in the month of September 2023. Aquarius sun and rising signs for September 2023. Let's see. Okay, we have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Some of you guys are dealing with someone with a Sagittarius moon, or you have a Sagittarius moon, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius Aquarius. We have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Very interesting. We have a time to give rather than take. I feel like there's a lot of people who are getting this particular card during this time. New moon in Virgo, and then we also have take time to breathe out. Bottom of the deck we have be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. And the cardinal moons are or the cardinal signs are the signs that start a season. So Cancer starts the summertime, Libra starts, I believe, the fall season. I'm trying to think who starts the spring season, but you know, those are cardinal signs, the signs that start every season, I believe. Be bold and make the first move. So Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. First card out, like I was saying before, it says luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Whenever I see the new moon energy in these cards, I see this as subconscious and shadow work, or the shadow self, some things that you may not be aware of in your life. And this is on a positive note. To me, it seems that there are some lucky streaks that you may have, or some positive outcomes that are on the way to you. Maybe in your birth chart, you do have a lot of luck in your life, and you're just not aware of it. It says your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And then again, last but not least, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Alright, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see here. You don't really realize that everything is fine. I don't know where that came from, but it's just like, looking at these cards, it's like you don't really know that everything's fine. There is a certain goal that you have made. Could be years ago, just at a time in your life where you're just like, this is what I want. Could be a job, could be a career path, could be a relationship, could be your family, or a project where you made the decision, this is what I want, and that's it. Like, I don't want anything else. This is what I want to accomplish. You may be focused more on, committed to your family, and you're just like, there's nothing else for me. I want to take care of my family. I want to make sure that I'm the best for my family. That might be tested. Not to try to push you out of that commitment, but more so to help you understand, do you really want this? Because if you do, you're going to have to stay your course through this. But if this gets too hard for you to commit to this, what are you going to do? Are you going to, you may have to leave. And are you ready to leave? Right? So this could be a relationship with a partner, a significant other. That's being tested at this time, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. There may be some problems or some thoughts that arise in your relationships that may cause you to question your commitment to that person. I don't know what may cause you to question it. That's your life, right? Everyone's life is different. Everyone's relationship is different. There may be some things that you have decided, you know what, I'm just going to stick with it, even though this really hurt me. You may look at other people who may not put up with those things in their own relationships and may look at you like, why are you putting up with that? You deserve better. Well, this is a commitment. This is something maybe you prayed for, and it's kind of getting a little bit, things are getting a bit challenging within your relationship with this person. And the universe is like, well, it may not necessarily be showing you that this relationship or this path is wrong. It may just be showing you that, well, if this is what you choose, this is how it's going to be for a time. And you have to decide, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs, if you're going to stick with it and just hope for the best towards the future, okay? Or if you're just going to quit. But then you have to also realize, if you quit this and you move on to a different commitment, understand that there will be problems there too. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is a commitment where you just should not be in this relationship. It is not healthy for you. Like, it's set up for failure. This is a relationship, or not even a relationship. This just could be a commitment to a project or to a job where you may have found a job where you're just like, I know I'm going to like this job. This is going to be great. This is my dream job. But then like some things start to get challenged. They're starting to be challenged a little bit and start to get a little bit mucky. And you're just like, did I make the wrong choice? You know, am I screwing this up? You know, did I make a mistake? You will be challenged, or you may be challenged at this time. You're probably being challenged now, and you're just like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know what I signed up for. And this is the lesson, is like, know what you're signing up for. Be aware of what you're getting yourself into. Doesn't mean that it's bad. Doesn't mean that it's set up for failure. You just have to know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. And some of you guys may be realizing that you're actually willing to put up with more. Not put up, but you're probably willing to push through more negativity than you think. Because a lot of us can say, well, I'm never going to put up with that. Nobody can talk to me like that, or nobody. Well, once you get yourself into that situation, you may find that, you know, I'm just going to push through it. I'm going to do the best that I can. Right? But that's up to you guys, right? That's completely up to you. And it's not meaning that, I'm not even saying that, you know, if you decide to leave, that that's a bad thing. You know, because sometimes we get caught up in thinking that something is good or bad. It's like, sometimes it's not even good or bad. It's just a choice. It's just karma. You decide what type of karma you want to create for yourself. You know? And then we also have a time to give rather than take, and take time to breathe out. So understand that there is a give and take with the universe. If you asked for something from the universe, again, if you prayed for something and you're like, this is what I want, this is what I desire, the universe is it's always a price. Okay, nothing is given for free. Not even with spirits in the spirit realm. You ask for something, the universe is going to look at you and realize, okay, we want to give them this. We want to give so and so. We want to give Aquarius this blessing. They deserve it. Especially for those of you who have been through it, right, with relationships or your job. The universe looked at you and was like, let's give Aquarius this. They deserve this. However, there's always something to work on. There's always a sacrifice that you got to make. And if you want that beautiful relationship with someone, the universe may not necessarily give you that beautiful relationship right off the bat. It may give you somebody who's wounded. It may give you somebody who don't have their life together 100%. But as you commit to them, and as you balance each other out and you move forward and heal each other, if that's what's in the books for you and that person, I'm not saying that it's just anybody, okay? If it's in the books for you and that person, if it's in the universal book that on your path that this person is for you, that this is a good match, this is a good fit for you, and you guys live together, you guys get married, or you guys have kids, or you guys are just committed, you know, married or not, you will realize in the future, oh, this is actually the relationship that I was looking for. It's just that I just wasn't able to have it right then and there with this person. Sometimes the person or the thing that we truly desire is actually a little bit tattered and worn or wounded before it gets exactly to where you want it to be. Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. It's always a journey. Some things that are given to us, it's great, it's fine. I'm not saying everything has to be wounded or tattered or worn. There are some things that are given to us, it's a step a few steps higher than what you have, because that's in the books for you. But there's a situation or something in your life right now, Aquarius, where you're like, this is not what I signed up for. And the universe may be challenging you and helping you understand, okay, well, you said you were going to commit to this. Why? You're probably going back in your mind and realizing, okay, why did I ask for this? Why did I pray for this? And what was I expecting when I asked for this? What am I to gain or learn from this? Right? And that's when it says take time to breathe out. You just need to take time and just breathe it out, Aquarius. When you're going through it with this relationship or with this job or whatever it is that you're going through, if this is a job and you committed to it and you're just like, this is the best, this is a job that I can stick with, you may realize that it's probably not really working out no more. Do you still want to be here? Do you still want to commit to this job? There may be some changes happening and you're just like, I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is good for me. The universe will open a door and be like, okay, you either going to stay or you're going to leave. Pick one. Because, you know, you're just learning. I feel like there are those of you that are learning Aquarius, like, I need to be aware of what I'm praying for. And I need to go back in time and realize, okay, where was I when I prayed for this? Where was I in life? Where was I mentally? You know? And at the bottom of the deck, it says, be bold and make the first move. So some of you guys, you may be bold and decide, you know what? This is not the commitment that I wanted. You may realize, now I really know exactly what I want in a commitment with a person, a place, or a thing. Right? And when you know exactly what you want, after taking some time to meditate and to sit back and, you know, just sit with yourself, maybe cry it out, whatever it is that you need to do, you actually realize, okay, now I know what I need. Now I know what I want. If this is a business that you've opened up, same thing. You're either in or out. At this time, you may decide, you know, I don't want to do this anymore. You know? But understand that the universe will expect some improvement from you, expect something from you when you ask. It's willing to do the work. Your spirit guides are willing to be there for you and to give to you and to protect you. But there has to be an equal give and take here. Right? But luck is on your side. It's still positive. It is very positive here, Aquarius. This is a relationship and you're like, I really want this relationship to work out. I really love this person. It's just kind of challenging right now. And I'm kind of questioning myself. I'm questioning this relationship. The universe is like, luck is on your side. You're going to be fine. If you're planning on leaving and you're just like, I don't know if I'm going to find a new relationship or a new job. I don't know if there's any options out there for me at this time. Is there any good options? The universe is like, luck is on your side. You're going to be fine. You just have to be bold and make that first move, a confident choice. You have to make that choice, right? You have to make that choice. And then the universe can show you your lucky streak, right? So let's pull some tarot cards, you guys, for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see here. For Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. So it seems like towards the end of September, or towards the time where the moon is no longer full, is going more towards the new moon, you guys will be okay. You guys will be able to take a deep breath and realize, okay, everything's fine. Everything is okay. I don't need to be so worried, right? You may, towards the end of September, maybe not the end of September, but when the moon is no longer in its full state and it's in the new moon phase, you'll probably see clearly, like, okay, now I know what I want. Now I know what I don't want. Now I know what I want to do, right? All right, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. Let's see. Let's pull some tarot to dig a little bit deeper into what this is speaking to you guys about these oracle messages for September 2023. Spirit guides for Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs. For September 2023, let's dig a little bit deeper for them. Give them more clarity on what to do and what they're dealing with. Let's see, Aquarius, Sun, and Rising signs, Spirit guides. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So you kind of feel like, you know, this is set up for failure. You feel like a failure here. Whenever I see Pentacles, I do see work. I do see projects. I do see career, finances. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Devil. Seven of Swords. Okay, you're questioning it. You're questioning it, Aquarius. Eight of Swords. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. You feel like this is just set up for failure. You don't feel like this is going anywhere whatsoever. You don't see the luck in the situation. You don't see the positivity in the situation. You planted your seeds and you just feel like, I don't see the tree growing. Or there's a tree here, but ain't no fruit on it, right? The vine is here. I don't see no fruit on it. Or there's no vine at all. You just kind of feel like, well, what have I been doing, right? The Wheel of Fortune. However, there's still a glimmer of hope, though. Like, you still feel like, okay, I feel like this is not going to work, but you're still kind of keeping hope alive. You're hoping that things get better. But you're also kind of looking at this as the devil, or not like the devil, but you're kind of looking at it like, because there is some type of connection here. Some of you guys, you're in a connection with somebody and it's just sexual. Or maybe it just started out that way. It was just sexual, okay? You were just physically attracted to this person. If this is not a person and this is more about work, once again, it's more like you had like a lust for something, or it was like, it looked good, but your heart wasn't necessarily in it. You went after this person or this thing or this place because of the way it looked. Because I see the devil energy as like looks, you know, it's like lustful. It's, you know, pleasing to the eye, pleasing to, you know, to your ears, what have you. It sounds good. And, you know, it's just, you know, there were more darker energies at play when you prayed for something. And with the Seven of Swords here, this means that you're not really sure. You feel like you're living a lie. Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. Some of you guys, somebody lied to you. Or this was a job situation where once again, it looked really good. You were like, this is gonna work, this is it, right? And you didn't really take this failure well. Like you didn't, you went after it because you were just like, this is gonna be abundant, this is gonna make me money, or this is the aesthetic or whatever. It's like there was something about this job or this project, this business that you started, this person that you were dating, that, or these people, maybe these are multiple people that you're hanging around. Because 7, you have 2 7s, so this does have a lot to do with your, you know, your abundance. And, you know, I also see this as being, I see the 8 of Swords, so this means that you're kind of caught in your head about this, Aquarius, Sun and Rising. It's all in your head. I don't see that there's anything really bad happening, like right in front of you. I don't see that there's anything happening. You're stressing yourself out. You don't realize that there is an open path for you. You can either stay or go, but there's something in your head where it's just like, well, if you go, this and this is going to happen. If, you know, but what if you stay? Because if you stay, then this is going to happen. You're not going to, what are people going to think? What are, you know, and it's like, get out of your head, Aquarius. If this is something that you know deep down inside is good for you, right? You know it's good, it looks good, it feels good, right? You know, then it's good for you. Don't try to psych yourself out or try to, you know, don't try to like lie to yourself and be like, well, you know, I don't think it's good for me. I feel like you may be getting some advice from someone, or maybe there's someone who's trying to trip you up and kind of lie to you, and someone's making you feel like, or you're making yourself feel like this is futile. This is not good. But looking at your oracle messages, I don't see that there's anything bad happening. It's all in your head. It's because of what the tangible things, you're not seeing the tangible things yet. And this is probably why you prayed for this, because you thought that you were going to see the material aspects of what you prayed for right off the bat, or at a certain point in time. And now that certain point in time has come around and you're like, well, I had a schedule. You know what I mean? Like I had plans for this at this time, that this is what this relationship was going to look like. This is what my job or my career was going to look like. This is the type of home that I was supposed to be living in by now. This is how much money I should have been making by now. And you just kind of feel like, oh, this is all a lie, right? To some degree. I'm not saying like on a huge degree, but it's like there's a part of you right now that maybe in September you're just like, this is not even worth my time. And if this is a job, you realize that there is somebody here trying to like poo-poo on your name here. They're trying to, you know, get you into some trouble, and you haven't done anything wrong. You know, because I do see job here and a career. There's somebody here at work who is very... They are very manipulative. You know, you can't work hard enough for this person. Some of you guys really had to fight to get a raise or to even get promoted. And 7, some of you guys, this is 7 years. Some of y'all have been working at a job for the last 7 to 10 years, and you barely are getting any promotion, you know, barely getting any raises, no recognition. And there is somebody here who's trying to keep you from getting that raise. There's somebody who's just like, you know, just kind of skip over you. Just kind of skip over Aquarius. Why? I don't know, y'all. And this has got you in your head. You're just like, you just kind of feel like everything's just crumbling, but it's not. You feel like if this is a job, you kind of feel like, you know, this person's out to get me, and maybe they are, but they're not going to get you, Aquarius. They're not going to win. Just breathe. The universe has something in store for you. Okay? The universe has something in store for you. And others of you, if this is a relationship where it started out really sexual, you know, and it was very lustful, you know, you guys weren't really having conversations, like deep conversations to really get to understand each other and to find out if this is the type of, you know, person you wanted to live the rest of your life with, or if this is a person you wanted to commit to. If you guys weren't having those conversations, then maybe somebody in your past, or your partner, if you're with them now, maybe they lied to you, or they kept some information from you, and you saw them, you as this person, you're just like, you know, this is my person. But something happened where, you know, maybe they were trying to cover up some things by having more sex with you or buttering you up and trying to get you to feel like, oh, you're their world. But they, in the meantime, they were actually talking to somebody else, you know. And you just immediately thought, like, there's no way. But I get the sense that some of you guys have made the decision to stay. You made the decision to stay in this relationship. Others of you who have made the decision to leave, like you're like, I'm done, I'm not staying with this person, I'm never going back to this person, then there are other options for you, and it's going to be very blessed. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you guys, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. But others of you, you're just kind of like, you know, you're stressing yourself out mentally, and everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Some of you guys, you and your partner, maybe the sexual energy is just not there right now, and you may start to feel like, are they cheating on me? Are they this and that? You may be feeling that as well. I don't necessarily think that that's what's happening. It could be, but if this is your person and this is the one that you've chosen, the universe is like, yes, this person's a keeper, this person is meant for you, then that means the universe is going to make sure that things work in your favor, that they go well between the two of you towards the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's clarify these cards really quickly. Aquarius, sun and rising signs for September 2023. Let's clarify these tarot cards, spirit guides for Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Make sure I'm not going too far over time. Okay, Knight of Discs, yeah. There was a situation, you just feel things are moving too slow, Aquarius, with maybe your career, with your job, with your relationship, or a certain situation in a relationship with someone. You just, you know, with the business that you're trying to get off the ground, you just kind of feel like it's just moving too slow. Like, is this even worth my time? Am I being taken advantage of? Am I a joke? You know, do people just not like what I'm putting out there? Do people not like the work that I'm doing? Am I not doing good enough? You know, what is there for me to gain from this? And we have the Four of Cups of luxury, so it's like, you know, Aquarius, there are those of you just want the luxury, you wanted the money, you want your life to look a certain way, and that's okay. That's okay, and you're keeping hope alive because you have faith that this is what you deserve, right? Knight of Swords, yeah. So there was someone here, it could be a Gemini who came in, right? Could be a person, some of you guys, is specifically a male or a masculine figure. Could be an air sign in particular at your job. You know, they're all about the looks. I feel like there's someone at work who's fake, you guys. Or you're in a relationship with someone who's super fake and you need to get out of it, okay? And that's what you're finding out. But I just get the sense that, or maybe you're in a relationship with someone who's used to fake people and being in friendships and groups with people who are super fake and have this facade about them. You know what I mean? But you're sexually attracted to them. They're attractive. You both are attracted to each other and you guys kind of feel stuck in something, in this mindset or relationship. But I'm just getting the sense that if this is about a job, this is someone like, they just can't be trusted. But others of you, you were the Knight of Swords, you know. I also see this as assistance as well. The universe is bringing you assistance at this time, all right? Because you're feeling stuck and the universe is like, we're right here, we're here. But I also see this for some of you that you just jumped into something. You were just made a beeline for it. You prayed for it and you went after it. And then you were like, oh, wait, I don't know if that's what I wanted. There may be a job or a situation where you thought it was going to be good for forever, and then there is someone who's more of like a helicopter parent or like a helicopter manager. Like they're just micromanage, and you can't do anything good at this job anymore. It's like you can't do anything more for this person. You can't please this person. I get more like career job vibes from this, like career job finances from this. But again, if this is a relationship, you're really in your head about this, Aquarius. You're really in your head about this. Yeah, there's some things with the moon card. That's Pisces. This Pisces moon, y'all, it's going to have you thinking a lot of stuff. You're going to be having dreams. You're going to be having maybe nightmares. Some of you guys, you know, in September, you may start feeling like, you know, I can't trust this person. Like, I really feel like this is all in your head, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. And you feel like someone's lying to you, but I just get the sense that you just kind of let things calm down first. Let September run its course first before you just jump to conclusions. I don't think you should jump to conclusions at this time, because the Five of Pentacles here, it says worry. So you're worrying yourself way too much about this situation, whether it's a job, a relationship, whatever, Aquarius. You're worrying yourself way too much because you're looking at the tangible aspects of the relationship or of the job, and you're like, I'm not seeing the beauty yet. I'm not seeing the money yet. I'm not seeing the beauty of this relationship yet. Even though this is what I prayed for, this is what I wanted, but it's not, nothing's happening. It's not good enough for me yet. You know, I'm not seeing the luxury aspect of this. And some of you guys may, please, I just really see this like as a, I'm getting a warning here with the Devil card. It's like, don't make abrupt decisions. So if you end up leaving a relationship at this time because of what's in your head, and because you're not getting the answers that you want, you may make that may not be the choice that you want to make. You may not be ready to make that decision. And by the time you make that decision, it'll probably be too late for you to get back into a relationship with that person. It'll be hard to make amends because you don't know, Aquarius. You don't know. With the Moon card and the Seven of Swords, you don't know. You don't know what's going on. Wait until you gain clarity first. Get your head out of this worry. Take a deep breath, do some meditations, make some sacrifices, give up some things to the universe, whatever the universe is asking you to give up, which I feel like it's your fear and your worry here. Because I get the sense that it's not as bad as you think it is. And even if you do come out of this and you gain your clarity by the end of September and you still make the decision like, I'm going to leave this job or I'm going to leave this relationship, at least you're making that decision after gaining some clarity or after getting the answers that you feel you deserve. Does that make sense? Okay, all right, guys. So we're kind of a little bit over time here. So let's go ahead and pull one last oracle message for you guys for what the month of September is going to leave you with as you move into October of 2023. All right, Aquarius, let's see here for Aquarius sun and rising signs. Sugilite or Sugilite, own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So Aquarius, you really need to realize your power in this situation. Don't allow your worry and your doubts and your fears, do not allow that to dictate like the decisions that you make. Okay? Gain clarity first. Stand in your power. If there is someone lying to you, the universe will make sure that you see straight through them, and that by the time you gain that clarity, you tell them what they need to hear from you, and you make your exit. You'll be ready to make your exit. Okay, but others of you, I feel like this is not as bad as it seems. Excuse me. It's in your head. That's okay. Gain clarity first, then move on. Excuse me. Much love and light to all of you, Aquarius. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye, Aquarius.